What's up, what's up, what's up? It's your man ChazzEllis once again answering the questions that you ask me. Make sure you go to the ChazzEllisProject.com if you want to be a part of picking the next video, or if you want to get a consultation, or if you want to get a quick question. You can also get the email address there. This is a good question that I got it was from a few guys. I don't want to say it was from one guy. It was from a few guys about how to approach a woman. You know, a lot of guys do have trouble with this, approaching women. I did a video about getting over the fear of rejection. I would say pause this one and watch that one because that'll help you kind of prepare for this. So we'll just go right into it. The first thing you want to do, first step you want to do to approach a woman is realize that it's not that big of a deal. Realize that this is not like the key moment in your life that's going to change everything or make it worse or whatever. If the girl rejects you, she rejects you. If she doesn't, she doesn't. This is something that you have to think about. It's got to be a diet of the mind. It's got to really be something because here's what happens with a lot of guys who get nervous when they talk to women, is that they put every situation on a pedestal. Like, oh man, this girl's so beautiful. She says yes, this could change my life. And they start envisioning in their head their life together with this girl and all this kind of stuff, and you know what's going to happen in the future. Man, just get the date, just get the phone number, just get the name. Don't worry about all that other stuff, man. That hasn't happened yet. All right, just focus on what you got right in front of you, what's happening right now. Stay in the moment and realize it's just not that big of a deal. You know, if you stay in the moment, you won't get so nervous, because that's really what happens is you get kind of, build the situation up too big, and it makes it difficult. It's kind of like, I bet you if I asked you to read a book, you're like, hey, go read a page out of a book. You read it, no problem. But if I said, okay, we're going to go to a stadium with 100,000 people in it, and it's going to be televised in front of 10 million people, and I want you to read this page out of this book. Most people would be scared stiff. They'd be like, and then they'd be calling you Floyd Mayweather. No diss to Floyd. Don't punch me if you see this and see me. But anyway, so you got to make sure you just be even about the situation, because it's not that big of a deal. If she says no, it really doesn't matter. The next thing is get comfortable. I want you to understand this about talking to women. I could give you a bunch of little techniques like, say this, do this. But the truth of the matter is all women are different. And different moves and different words work on different women. It's not really a blanket thing you could say to every girl and it works. And plus, it's stuff that I might say that won't work for you. And it's stuff you might say that won't work for me. So a person can't necessarily tell you exactly what to say to a girl that there's going to be some magic formula. Because honestly, the magic formula is internal. I know that may sound like an after-school special and sound corny, but it's the realest stuff I can possibly tell you. The formula is really internal, and that's the magic. That's what separates one guy from another. If you notice, a lot of times the dudes you see getting women and you don't, are they more intelligent than you? So do you really think they're going out there and saying something that you couldn't say? Clearly not. A lot of times a person's not even more attractive than you. A lot of times they don't even have more money or any of that. But what goes on is what's internal and making yourself comfortable. That's why I say get comfortable. What you want to do is you want to manufacture a way for you to be comfortable in a particular situation when you talk to a girl. So that means if you see a girl, you want to find out how to be comfortable to talk to that particular girl. Okay? For instance, if you see a girl in a club and that's not really your environment, you're like, man, I don't even want to talk to nobody in the club. Well, that may not be the place you want to go meet women, because you're not necessarily comfortable in that environment. But if you can find a space in that environment where you're comfortable, then you make the move. Like, for instance, if she goes outside for a second, you might say, okay, I can talk to her out here because there's not a lot of people here. But say maybe you're most comfortable if you're like in the computer lab or something. If you see a girl, like say you in college still, and you see a girl that you really like, she goes to the computer lab, which most people will go there at some point in their college career. If she goes to that computer lab and maybe say she's having a problem or something, I don't know, just a scenario. Say she's having a problem with with her project she's working on. And you know how you in the computer lab, and it'd be like 200 computers. Sometimes they're all full, and there's like 2 techs that work in the lab that help people. Sometimes only 1. So she might be, trying to get help or whatever, and nobody may be coming over there. This is your opportunity. Some dudes will be like, oh man, she's on her project. I don't want to get involved. I don't want to get in there on her nerves. No, this is a good situation where you're going to do something you're comfortable with. If you're a computer person and you know you are, you're like, I'm comfortable in this computer lab. This is my space. That's your opportunity to go talk to the girl. You know she's going to want your help. Now, sometimes you got girls that's going to be rude and they're going to talk trash no matter what you do. Well, that means that's not somebody you wanted to talk to anyway. So who cares? If you go over there and try to help her and she's like, I don't need your help. Get out of my face. You don't want to talk to her anyway. She did you a favor. But most people, if you're helping them, they're going to want to get that help. So now you go over there and you help. You just say, hey, how can I help you with your work? Okay. Oh, I know how to do this. Yeah, let me get you straightened out. So when you do that, you go straight to the next step. And that's strike while the iron is hot. Once you're comfortable and once you've been able to initiate a conversation, this is the difference between guys who get the girl and guys who don't. Guys who get the girl often stop somewhere. Guys who don't get the girl, often stop somewhere. They stop. They get comfortable. They get a conversation going, and then they go, oh, well, I don't want to try to ask her for a number right now because that'd be kind of rude. She is doing her work, and she's got this going on. Now that I've talked to her, I'll wait until another time because now we know each other. Really? Really? This was your time. There is no perfect time. The perfect time is the time you talk to her. That's it. You got comfortable, you talked to her. That was the perfect time. Strike while the iron is hot. This is when you need to ask for that phone number. This is when you need to, if you want to ask her out, whatever. This is when you need to do so. Because if she's interested in you, it doesn't matter. Exactly. Like some women will be like, oh, well, if he's talking to me while I'm doing my work or whatever. You just helped her with her work. If she's going to be assaulted by the fact that you would ask her for her phone number after that, she either A, doesn't like you anyway, or probably a pretty rude person. Some people don't know they're rude, but they are. So all she can say is no. You gave her some of your time, and now you're asking her, hey, I would like to get to know you a little bit better. Can I get your phone number? Maybe we can talk some more. If she's interested, she's going to say yes. So this is a good opportunity for you. If you don't do that, now you have to recreate this situation again, which means you're just going to build up more anxiety. You're going to play it out in your head over and over again, and it's going to be more difficult. That's how it works. You either strike while the iron is hot, or you have to create the situation all over again. You didn't get the phone number. Now she's kind of looking like, okay, well, maybe he wasn't interested in me. Maybe that's why he didn't. Now you both have time to play this situation out in your head. And you're going to be like, well, no, I'm looking lame now. Now you get reduced to trying to follow her around to different places and see if you can recreate that situation where y'all get to talk again, only for you to chicken out again and have to do it again. It's a cycle, and it's sad. No disrespect to some of y'all, because I know some of y'all probably like, man, this is what I do. No disrespect, but I'm just trying to let you understand so you know what's up. You're always, a lot of times you're wondering why you don't get the girl and why you get friend zoned so much and things of that nature. It's because when you do get comfortable and talk to girls, you don't strike immediately. So that gives them time to assess you as just a friend. And once they get a certain idea of you, it's almost impossible to change their mind. If you strike while the iron is hot, then they already know what you're about. They already know what you want. It ain't like, oh, I'm just the type of dude that's going to go over here and type your report for you. And, we don't go out on dates and stuff, and we're not together. That's what you're giving that. That's what you're telling that person. You can't get mad when you get friend zoned after that. So if you strike while the iron is hot, it lets the girl know what's up, and it also lets you know that how she feels about you immediately, so you're not stringing yourself along. You're not playing the situation out in your head. It's never going to happen. And, just playing yourself into a corner and making it an even bigger deal for the next time you try to create the same situation. Do it quick. Be fast about it. And then Leave after the mission is accomplished. Sometimes you stay too long. If you get the phone number, why are you still talking? You got the phone number. Talk to her later. You approached her. You got the phone number. You created something out of thin air. Good job. You did good. Don't turn a victory into a loss. Sometimes you stay too long and just keep talking. Thanks for letting me get your phone number, because I didn't know if you were going to say yes. I mean, it was crazy because you're so beautiful. And and when you said yes, I was just like, oh, thank you, because there was all the time in my life that girls would say no, and you're just different from all the rest of them. And shut up. You got the phone number. Deuces. Chuck it to deuces. Come back later. Holla at her on the phone. What's up? Let's make this date happen. Don't sit up here and just take your victory and then lose it. You won. You got the number. Let that simmer for a second. Then take the next step. Then you ask out on the date and all that kind of stuff. Don't sit up here and just keep on doing. That's where you kind of get yourself a little bit caught up and confused. So make sure that you make your moves. Number one is keep it out of your mind as something big. Don't make it bigger than it is. It's not a big deal. You're just going up and talking to somebody. They say yes or they say no. It doesn't matter. Number two, get comfortable. If you put yourself in a situation where you're comfortable, then you could be in charge and you could feel confident. And they don't know you're not confident in every situation. They only talk to you in this one situation. If you talk to LeBron James while he's on the basketball court, you're going to think, this is the most confident person in the world. But is he that way in an algebra class? I don't know. Maybe not. But this is the only environment we see him in. So you put yourself in the environment that you're most confident in, and that's when you strike. And then number three, strike while the iron is hot. Once you got comfortable and got a conversation going, make it happen. Make the date happen. Make the phone number situation happen. Do it quickly. Don't wait. And then, leave after that. You won. Get out. Bye. Go. Wait to call a girl. Hopefully I was able to help you out. Once again, it's your man, ChazzEllis. Make sure you hit me up on the ChazzEllisProject.com. Also, a lot of you have been asking me about online dating and how to make that happen. So I'm doing a live stream about online dating where you can be interactive. You can ask me questions afterwards also. Group discussion. So get involved in that. That's going to be October the 26th. It's going to be Sunday, October the 26th at 5 p.m. Make sure you get on that. I'm only going to do like about 50 people. So make sure that you get on it. It's going to be on eventbrite.com. You'll get the link right after you make your purchase. Don't worry, it's going to be something you can click right here. It's going to be one of its annotations or something. So don't worry about that. But click that. Get on there. Make sure you're one of the first people to do it, because like I said, it's going to be like 50 people. Once again, it's your man, ChazzEllis. Make sure you like and subscribe. Share this video with somebody else. Peace.